Comes For Us stars Iko Uwais and Joe Taslim,
who plays Ito,
who's a gangland enforcer for the Triads,
whose morals have kicked in and betrays his gang called the Six C's.
There's a little girl left who's essentially crying over her family, and as the Triads are just about to kill the little girl, Ito's character then turns the gun onto his Triad colleagues and just kills them all.
What are the Six C's? So they are 6 men and 6 women who have free reign to control the Triads.
This obviously kicks off a massive fight between him and the Triads. So basically they want him dead. So there's your setup.
So the first scene with Joe Taslim's character Ito reminded me a little bit of Rambo 4, where you have a few of the villagers running off, 6 C's shooting all of the villagers in slow motion.
Iko Uwais is also in this movie.
He's also a villain, and an awesome one at that too.
He plays Aryan, who's also in the Triads, who's friends with Joe Taslim's character, but he's still in the Triads. So to test sort of his loyalty, he's been given the task of tracking down, or he's been given the task of killing Joe Taslim's character.
You have Iko Uwais' introduction. The bar scene set the pace for me.
It was brilliant. It's essentially just a nightclub fight scene. So he's like a waiter, I think, or he's doing something in the nightclub, and some like dude like says something a little bit racist to him. He's also slapped up one of his girls as well, and he just absolutely just destroys like a whole room full of guys, which is the sort of action that you sort of expect.
It was absolutely brutal. This film is like a horror film, so much blood. Joe Taslim does awesome as the lead, really pulls off some of the emotional scenes in the film, other than being an absolute badass. The characters in this film, there's lots. So some of my favourite characters in the film. First one is Bobby, played by Zach Lee. He's a madman. He reminded me of Mad Dog in The Raid, and he was absolutely awesome. I wish he had some more screen time. Another one, Alina, Hannah El Rashid. Oh my god, what a transformation she made for the film. She has an awesome presence when she has her scenes. She looks mean, and you know that she's just gonna tear through everyone. She also has this badass knife that she just plows through everybody. There's an awesome scene with her which is one take, and it's pretty cool. I think it was really good to see Julia Steele in this one. She was in Headshot in the previous film. She plays the operator. What I liked about this film, it portrayed the women as very powerful, and they even played a joke on it in one scene where the men are going down the lift and they tell the women to wait, which I thought was brilliant. So Julia Steele's character gets to fight off 2 other women, Alina and Elma, who are, all 3 of them are showcased as lethal enforcers.
Like there's a woman that she's got a bracelet, she just wraps it around people's arms and it just pulls the skin off, just pulls it off, and it's just brutal.
Julia Steele's character is very mysterious because you know nothing about her, but you get the feeling that she was part of the 6 C's and she's probably left the group. So the action.
There's some really top-notch action in this film, guys. Absolutely, like, brutal.
There's one gunplay moment that I absolutely loved, which was in a police car, and Joe Taslim pulls a gun on someone, and what he does with the gun, I was just like, in terms of fights, it's fight after fight after fight, and if you're a martial arts fan, you're not going to be disappointed at all.
There is blood, guts, slices and dices, and all kinds of crazy things going on in this film.
A little fact is this is the first Indonesian film to be bought by Netflix. I also feel the Indonesian film market is setting the standard. This film makes The Expendables look like a Disney film. I think a few other people that don't get the recognition that they deserve would be the stuntmen and stunt women. These are the people that are creating all of the crazy stunts. Some of these people are taking full impact with the punches and the kicks. And you've got to give the crew credit in this film. The cast, the stuntmen, they delivered an absolutely awesome film. Probably on a small budget, and if you compare it to the blockbusters that we're getting today, this film embarrasses them. I feel that this film was a step up from Headshot. I think it's some of the best fights I've seen since Undisputed 4.
The story was really good. I thought it served a purpose for the action. You did really feel like there was a bond between him and the characters, and then it was interesting that Iko's character was friends with them, but then at the same time he still had to work with the Triad, so there was a little bit of, is he actually working for the Triad? Is he still going to be his friends? And obviously the final fight as well answers that question, because you get Iko and Joe Taslim just having another fight again. Now for me, the final fight was a good fight. It was a satisfying ending, but it was nowhere near as good as their fight at the end of the Raid 2. The Raid 2 was just brutal, like you felt every little cut and stuff like that. Although this fight was good, I just didn't feel it for me, it just wasn't as good as the Raid 2. Like that Raid 2 end fight was just absolutely insane.
Go watch this film. Support the filmmakers who put the hard work into this film. And I've heard that if the film's a success, it's potentially going to be a trilogy. And I want that trilogy.
So overall, I'd recommend this film. It's well worth investing your time to watch this. It's on Netflix right now. I'd definitely say go check it out.
Hit that like button. Drop us a comment down below. What did you think of this film? Make sure you go and follow our Instagram page. Click that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.